Hi, I want to welcome you to my kitchen. I want to put together a little something that I eat when I'm on the trail. Some folks that I ride with, this great group that I'm involved in, that I'm a member of, it's called the Iron Riders Dallas Club. And so we are road cyclists, and we're covered all over the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex in Texas. And so we're having an event that we're going to, many of the group members are going to. It's called the Hotter Than Hell 100. And what that is several different variations of rides from 100 miles covered in the one day, or I think down to 25 miles. So anyway, while we were training, I'll come out with these things into these little treats that I eat, and I put it in my backpack. And so some folks have asked me, what am I eating? So I go through the explanation and things like that, but I figured it'd be easier to just go ahead and make a quick video. And so that way you and anyone watching can duplicate it any way they see fit, whatever suits them. So I'm going to read you the ingredients and things first, and then I'll go through the steps actually following through. So I call this my organic raw oatmeal banana smash, or you can call it raw oatmeal banana smash, whatever you like. So I start off with a half a cup of organic raw oats. Let me say this: you can double this recipe, quadruple it, however high you want, but just for the basic, just a quick fix kind of recipe that would, I guess you can call it like a one serving or something like that. This is where I just kind of gauged where we can start with. So half a cup of organic raw oats, 4 ounces or 3 ounces even, but I use 4 right now, of coconut water. Then you take that and mix it in a bowl and let it soak for 25 minutes to even overnight if you like. And when ready, stir in 1/8 teaspoon of pure vanilla powder, 1/8 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a tiny dash of Himalayan pink salt, and then with a fork smash in a peeled ripe banana, and add the following sweeteners to your taste. It could be a raw honey, raw blue agave, or maple syrup or molasses. So here it is here. I've already started the half a cup of the oatmeal, raw oats, and this is the coconut waters in there. So this is actually 4 ounces. It's a little bit runny, I think, but it'll be okay. It's still gonna taste awesome. But you know, you can make an adjustment. Maybe next time I'll use 3 ounces. We'll see. But normally I don't measure anything. I just pour. I measure with my eyes and then taste, and that's how I come up with what I come up with. But that doesn't work so well when you really want to share the recipe with someone, you know. So I'm trying to do a little bit better about that. So here you have it. And so here I've already sectioned off some vanilla. There's the vanilla right there. There's a cinnamon, and then there is a dash of the salt. So I'll go ahead and throw those dry ingredients in, and I'll stir that up. And then here is the banana. Time for the banana. Okay. So with the banana, usually to make it easier, I'll just go ahead and do a little bit of slicing. This banana is, I guess it could have used another day to ripen, but it's okay. I like it like this too. But to get all of the full nutritional benefits and all the sugars, and it not be, it's not poisonous, but your body will tolerate it better. It's supposed to be a really ripe banana and have spots on it, but I'm not a huge fan of the spots. So I've cut up, sliced up the bananas, as you can see, and now I'm going to try to mush them together. The banana was a little bit riper. It'll be that much easier, but it's okay. It doesn't bother me. And what I'm going to do with it, the way I store it, that's going to, you'll see. I can smash it up even further if I want. But for right now, I'll just show you. So it's still kind of lumpy, but there's other ways I could have used to smash up the banana, probably by itself, and not in this kind of soupiness. Then it probably would have been that much easier. So now I can choose to take the raw honey or the blue agave, which I like. If I have maple syrup, sometimes I'll put that in there. I mean, I really, honestly, before anyone says anything, some folks don't believe that this is actually really healthy at all. They're saying it's not very different than high fructose corn syrup. I'm leaning towards it's probably not the best. But it was raw, organic, and one particular day I thought, let me give it a try. So I did, and but I won't break my neck to continue to buy this. But it is really good to put on pancakes if you get some. I'm a vegan, so if you get a hold of some vegan pancakes and you want some vegan, some syrup on there that's not cooked, I think this is better than your Aunt Jemima syrup, So, but anyway, so I don't know how much to put in, but you see, I just ooze some in. It might look like a lot to some people, maybe not enough. So, just for the purpose of my demonstration, I'll just throw a little smidgen of this. So normally I probably would not need this to be quite so sweet, but when I'm using it for the benefit, for the purpose of me going on an endurance event, then the sugar and a little bit of salt, I mean, it just kind of helps with giving me the energy that I need for the event that I'm in. So there we have it. This is actually your base right here. You can stop right here, and then I'll show you the packaging in a moment. Or you can take it to another level, if you will, and you can do stuff like this. You can add cacao powder. I bought this at Central Market. It's pure organic. This is really good. Cacao powder is awesome for you. Pure cocoa. Well, it's not cocoa, it's cacao. And then we have hemp hearts. Sometimes I buy the organic, but I happen to buy this at Costco. So, this is what they sell, but at least it's raw. So hemp hearts you can add to it for extra protein. You have your chia seeds. This is also another plant-based protein source and calcium source. So this is excellent. And then you have these are organic whole flax seeds. It's best if you can buy whole flax seeds and then grind them in a clean coffee grinder or some other kind of device, like maybe your Vitamix or something like that. So when you grind them up when you need them, then it's fresher and it has more nutritional value. And with the chia seeds, remember that extra water I was just showing you? If you're going to add chia seeds in there, you are going to need a little extra water. In fact, I would suggest that when you're letting your oats cook, so to speak, on the counter, you can add your 1 tablespoon maybe of your chia seeds, maybe a half tablespoon. Because remember, chia seeds, they absorb 10 times their weight, or their size, 10 times their size. So you add that in there and you watch it absorb, and then that's a great thing. So then you can gauge already, do you need to add any more fluids or not. Same with flax seeds. Flax seeds are another one. If you know you want to put that in there, you might want to go ahead and gel that up all at the same time. So keep that in mind. And then we have another option. You can put in raw meal. This is actually vanilla spiced chai. Bought this at Sprouts. It's a plant-based protein powder. So I don't use it all the time. I just started getting into this product right here. So I mean, it's pretty good. I had some and I mixed it with my smoothies, but oftentimes I don't want anything that fills me up that much like this does, but I need it because I need to remember to feed my body protein so that my body can do it. It can use the protein and not eat up my muscles after my workout and then leaving me wondering why I'm doing all this hard work and I don't really see much progress. So, okay, so now, at this point, I can say I'm done. I guess I should taste it. I'll taste it real quick. Let's see. Okay. It's actually good, but I'm just going to put a little hit of this, and I can probably use another banana in this. But for the purpose of this video, not to make it drawn out, I'm going to go ahead and stop here. This will be good. I can't wait to show you what I do with it next. So I'll take a tablespoon and then spoon in 2 to 4, depends. I make various sizes because what I do with these is I actually take this out on my event with me and I put them in my backpack. These are some of the things that I eat while I'm out on the road doing my event. So I'll go ahead and, that was I think 3 tablespoons. So I just kind of push the air out a little bit. And so I go ahead and dump it in here. I put it in my backpack. Or if I'm wearing my bib, you know, my bib has pockets, so it'll be easy access to grab it from out of there. So now let's just pretend like I'm riding along. It's time to take a break. Guess what I do here? I just go ahead and make sure everything is down here. And I don't use a spoon, but remember, pretend like we're outside, okay? So I just bite off a little piece, and then I eat it. And just squeeze it in. This is good. And this is going to taste even better tomorrow morning if I was to go on a ride, because it gets to kind of marinate a little bit more. But, you know, like I said, I just squeeze it, and then this is just enough to give me that little energy from when I stop to take me another easily 7 or 10 miles easily. It just depends on if I ate a lot before I even went on the ride. So, you know, I don't like to eat a lot of foods, big meals when I'm doing some exercise, and I have to force myself to actually eat anyway. So I came up with the idea of making just bite-size, swallow-size, things that are easy to kind of chew a little bit, swallow, get it down. It's still hydrated. It has, you know, coconut water in it. So that's awesome right there. So I think everything in here is really great, and it's actually pretty perfect for my needs, and hopefully perfect for yours too. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching and hanging in there. This is my first video, so I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and on our discussion board on Facebook, our group has been talking, and we're all trying to still trade ideas or pointers on what are we using for our endurance event. What are we going to eat? You know, some people don't like the goo and, you know, other products and things like that. So that's how I kind of got jumped off, and so I said, well, you know what, it'll be easier to make a quick video and show my fam, and hopefully they can benefit and spread the word or what have you. So if you like what you've seen, please subscribe, hit the like button, make comments. I welcome your comments. If you have suggestions, if you have questions, you know, whatever I can answer, I certainly will. And if you can share something and teach me something, that's awesome. I mean, whoever reads this, we're all going to learn something. So anyway, thanks a lot, everyone, and till next time, peace.